Right now, Bitcoin is sitting just below new all-time highs. We're still over a month away from the April 2024 BTC halving, but altcoins are already starting to pump. I think it's safe to say that we're in the early phases of what looks like a pretty powerful bull run. On the day that I'm recording, Bitcoin hit $62,650. That's just about 10% away from its all-time high, so we're really getting close. And we're in a great position now. Think about it. Bitcoin ETFs are done. They're taken care of. They've been approved. Again, the halving is only a handful of weeks away. Market sentiment is very positive right now. Taken all together, we seem to have a Bitcoin supply shock that's forming right now. And this is the right time to position yourself accordingly if you haven't already done so. Because of course, Bitcoin makes its move first, and then Ethereum, and then the large caps, and you know what comes next. It cascades all the way down into small caps and cryptocurrency. That is the flow of capital in this space. And that is exactly why we at Altcoin Buzz went hunting for cheap altcoins, because that's what you guys have been asking for. Low market cap altcoins that are high value, that have been vetted, and that are still a deal right now, ahead of this upcoming bull run that's already started. We are counting down 3 of our favorite altcoins that are set to have a great bull run in this video. Welcome to the channel. My name is Maddie and this is Altcoin Buzz. Best of luck as always if you choose to invest. But we all have to remember that I am not a financial or investment advisor in any capacity. And so as a result, this video officially is not financial or investment advice. We begin here at number 1 on our list with Akash, ticker AKT. And for context here, I love the Cosmos Hub and its ecosystem, especially the airdrops, by the way, which we've covered extensively. And so as a result, when most people talk about Cosmos, usually they are talking about either Celestia or Injective. Recently, you can also be talking about Dimension in that discussion too. However, when it comes to that ecosystem, there are some high quality, lesser known gems there as well. One of them is Akash. Again, its ticker is AKT. The whole idea behind Akash is that you can either buy or sell cloud computing resources. We're talking about GPU power here. GPU stands for graphics processing units, or really the memory on your graphic cards, right? Akash also files under DPIN, which is one of the hottest narratives in crypto right now. GPUs have video random access memory, or VRAM, and there are specifically going to be 2 groups that are going to need a lot of this particular resource: gamers and artificial intelligence. And by the way, we can also add a 3rd group in the form of crypto miners. And the numbers indicate that there's going to be at least a constant or probably even a rising demand for GPUs. Now, buying a GPU is expensive. That can easily set you back $1,500, even $2,000. And so renting has become a pretty good alternative. And that is exactly what Akash offers. They've also been very forward thinking in terms of the strategy because they've been around since 2018. One of Akash's founders, Greg Osuri, is super active on X. You can follow him. His handle is @GregOsuri. Now, one of his recent posts here explains how busy Akash is. I mean, you can see it's just a parabola in the upwards direction in terms of active leases. The graph goes all the way back to spring or so of 2023, but you can really see the steep trajectory here. The figures just go off the charts, kind of starting in late November, maybe December 2023, up until the end of February. And to accommodate all the demand, Akash offers a marketplace, which is where you can offer or get access to excess cloud computing resources. And you pay with AKT when buying, and you receive AKT for selling your GPU. The whole thing uses a decentralized computer network for this. The current price of AKT as I record is $4.53. It commands a market cap right now of over $1 billion, $1,038.5 or so million. And out of 388.5 million tokens, a full 229 million are already in circulation, which is a nice ratio. The token price, by the way, is up approximately 850% over the course of the last year. Recently, Coinbase also added Akash to its roadmap, which is very encouraging. And one final detail here to keep in mind is the fact that Akash is about 80% cheaper when compared to the other cloud giants out there. So this is a project that still has plenty of room for growth. They're a little bit understated right now, a little bit under the radar, even at that $1 billion market cap. They have a lot of potential. Listen up if you're watching this as an American, because I'm talking to you. Because we've actually found an exchange that offers you the best of both worlds. Want to trade spot markets on over 400 trading pairs and without KYC? Yeah, you can. Want to trade perpetuals markets on over 150 trading pairs with KYC that accepts Americans, by the way, Canadians too. Yeah, you can also do that. The only exchange we've seen in the market that lets you do both simple spot trading without KYC and perps trading with KYC that Americans can use is BYDFi. And along with the great fees and almost no slippage on trade orders, you also get up to $8,698 in bonuses just for trying BYDFi. And then in addition, you also get our flagship Altcoin Buzz Alpha service totally free for 1 month. And you can check out BYDFi today by clicking the link in either the description of this video or the pinned comment below. At number 2 on our list here, we're looking at COTI Network. COTI is the ticker, which stands for Currency of the Internet. This is a project all about privacy. It's an L2 built on Ethereum. And of course, this means that COTI will also benefit from Ethereum's upcoming and imminent Dencun upgrade. The idea here is that transactions on L2s will become very cheap. And COTI really has been on fire recently. COTI surged about 140% over the course of the last month, really making it one of the best performing assets that we've been covering lately. And we have been covering it. We covered it prior to the surge too. We actually have a couple of different videos concerning COTI, including everything that we like about the project, as well as news updates and notable upgrades that we talked about. The market cap right now sits at $320 million. There are currently 1.5 billion COTI tokens in circulation, and that's out of 2 billion COTI total. So 75% right now is in circulation. The recent price enthusiasm is likely due to the COTI Network upgrade to V2. So one of their new features was only revealed just a few days ago. We've talked about this also in our previous video, garbled circuits. And COTI, the whole project, really considers them to be a breakthrough for blockchain encryption. COTI very much sees privacy as the new frontier for layer 2s. Garbled circuits need up to 250 times less computation and storage. And so as a result, the system can run on any device. Right now, there is no other privacy solution that can offer this besides COTI. Furthermore, they also offer a computational speed that's 1,000 times faster compared to conventional systems. COTI is a layer 1 blockchain and uses a DAG or directed acyclic graph architecture. However, it also works together closely with Cardano. For example, it runs the JED stablecoin, DJED. It also offers a payment service on Cardano, that's ADA Pay. And really all of this seems to be only the beginning for COTI V2 because the new use cases are plentiful. They include DEXs, AI, artificial intelligence, RWA or real-world asset management, gaming, SocialFi, bridging, governance, and even ID apps. So irrefutably, COTI is a project that really does latch on to some very hot crypto narratives right now. But they're doing so in a meaningful, sophisticated, innovative way, not just to be trendy. They're actually trailblazing in these domains that they occupy. All of this also shows that there's still plenty of room for growth here. And COTI, at a relatively modest market cap, I think has massive potential, given everything that it's doing right. And finally here, last but not least, our third pick of the day is SUI, S-U-I. And it's actually possible that this selection may come as a surprise. SUI may not be on everybody's radar right now. That's okay. But allow me to explain why it deserves a spot on this list. SUI is concentrating on blockchain gaming. That's currently already a $262 billion industry. And we can expect another $50 billion of growth over the next 4 years. That's a conservative estimate, by the way. So by the year 2027, we're at least looking at $312 billion. Now, even if blockchain gaming gets a small slice of this, that's going to be a pretty big piece of pie. So there is plenty of room for growth potential in this particular vertical. It's a narrative in crypto that we love, right? Web3 and blockchain gaming. Check out this recent video that we put out on Saturday if you haven't seen it already. But there's actually more to this project. There's another vertical in which SUI is also doing well, and that's DeFi, because SUI currently takes up the number 12 spot on DeFi Llama for all chains in TVL, total value locked. Almost on the sly, really, without even making a big deal out of it. This means that it outperforms chains like Cardano, Aptos, and even Near. Think about that. Another major accomplishment is that SUI used the wormhole bridge a lot. It's in the second spot there for transferring funds to Ethereum over the last 30 days. Sui actually bridged $250 million, which beat out chains like Solana, BSC, Arbitrum, Optimism, even Polygon. Furthermore, Sui is into ZK tech. So, for example, they introduced their ZK login. This is an easy way to onboard users. Sui is rapidly closing the gap between Web 2 and Web 3. Sui's TPS number, or transactions per second, is 297,000, which at the moment represents a lot of excess capacity because so far the chain has not needed it. Recently, they saw a peak of 6,000 TPS. And investors certainly noticed all of these positives when it came to the price trajectory of the SUI token. Looking at the last 3 months here, we've had a pretty consistent and steady upward trend. We're sitting now at $1.57, a market cap just over $1.9 billion. To give you a sense of how well this project has done recently, just consider that as recently as October. Mid-October 2023, the price was as low as 37 cents. And again, right now it's closing in on a $2 billion market cap at $1.57. However, Sui has only unlocked 12% of its tokens to date. That is something to keep an eye out for. Not a deal breaker, but it ought to be noted. Altcoin Buzz Alpha is proud to say that we now have a winning portfolio spread among different sectors. And additionally, we're also very well positioned to get into good IDOs. And if you're into passive income and airdrops, just check out the number that we've received until now. Add to that the original TIA airdrop and all the others that are upcoming. We've achieved this by giving several deeply researched and diversified calls. Just check out some of these numbers from December 2023, last month. And right now, the plan moving forward is to reallocate profits to low caps, to diversify into new segments, to keep getting bigger and better airdrops, to catch the latest trends like Bitcoin and Linea inscriptions, and to dollar cost average during market flushes. We just recently introduced a yearly subscription to Patreon, and you can take advantage of that because if you subscribe to that yearly plan for a limited time, you get 1 month's membership completely free. Check us out by clicking on the link in the description of this video and the pinned comment below.